Hi, everybody. Welcome to our first ever Oil Club meeting. I'm excited. Some people are like, what the heck is Oil Club? So, Oil Club is basically just a meeting of people that already use oils, people that may not use oils, people that love the oils, people that are doubtful, people that are curious about it. Just coming together and just sharing information. There will be an agenda. This is our first meeting and we'll tweak it as we go. You can invite anybody that you want to come to Oil Club. It's basically just a place to share. And we're gonna meet, we'd say Tawana once a month. And you're on mute, Tawana. And so basically I'll go over the structure. So in our Facebook group, but it isn't just in our Facebook group, but in our Facebook group throughout the month, we're going to post different educational things that you can look at. So there was, I think, 2 podcasts this month that we posted. There was an article that doTERRA put out that we posted. We may post a video or an old class, something that talks about the topic of the month. And so this month is very pertinent, and it's called Germs Be Gone. I know here in Texas, a lot is going around. I don't think it's just the ugly sea that's going around. I think it's, all kinds of stuff. The schools are hit, people are getting hit. So very good topic this month to talk about Germs Be Gone. So why Oil Club? I just felt like I talked to different people, and I know you probably talk to different people, and they give you their experiences. But it's like, how do we capture that? How do we share that? And so this is just a forum to do that. And that's one of the reasons why I specifically had asked Stacy to join us, because she had some powerful testimonies of how she's used the oils in this past year and a half.
I do?
Yes, you do. And then you have other people besides just the oil educators telling you, you're like, Joy, you and those oils, or Tawana, yeah, right. But you hear from just, everyday people that are using them and loving them. I think it'll make an impact too. So we will give you a quick agenda, the welcome intros. We're going to talk about the immune support products real quickly so you'll identify them and know what they are. I'm going to show you where to get another place to get the monthly education. And then we're going to do something called share, show, and tell time. And so that's really going to be more of the talking. And so I just welcome everyone during that time to just share at least one thing that you do regularly for immune support, or that if there was a instance where you were sick or needed the extra support for your immune system, and share what you did. And then after that, for this monthly Oil Club, I'm going to end the video at that point, but we'll probably discuss some more about some protocols that I have collected over the past year, but I can't record that. I could record it, but then you wouldn't get the recording. So if you want to send the recording out, I'll end it there. If you don't want to send the recording out, which I know some people do want, but I just want to see people, let people get a taste of what Oil Club is. We'll have questions, and Tawana has a free gift for you today. Right, Tawana?
Okay. Yes, I do.
Right, Tawana?
Oh, do I? I don't know.
You do. Okay, so we'll start with intros. And so just what's your favorite doTERRA product? We'll go around and say, and why. And so, yes, who wants to start? I can start. I just don't want to talk the whole club thing. My favorite product, it's hard. Everyone knows I love Frank. There are a lot of things I'm realizing that I love and I use a lot. I use a lot of Frank. The roller and I are like this. But I'm learning that I love Copaiba a lot as well. And I've been using it more for skin. So I'm kind of tinted now because I have my eczema, yay. But the Copaiba has been really gentle on my eczema as well. And I was surprised by that. And I guess I wasn't expecting it to do that. So one of the videos that we posted, Dr. Hill talks about Copaiba and how it communicates with the cannabinoid system. So that's mine. Tawana.
All right, so mine, I was making sure your was ready, is adaptive, the whole line, but especially these. I ran out over Christmas, right before Christmas break, before my winter break because I thought I had a backup bottle, which I always did, but apparently I didn't. And I kind of like felt it, sometimes you don't realize something is working till you don't have it anymore. And I needed to have that in order to deal with my job because nobody wants me off of them. So yeah, that adaptive. I mean, I use a lot of things. Have a everywhere drawer full of all my supplements and all the different oils. But yeah, adaptive is probably my favorite one. Not just the supplement, but all the capsule, but also the roller and the oil itself. So I'm always diffusing it, rolling it, and taking it every morning.
A good one. Stacy.
Frank, of course.
What'd you say?
Copaiba,
Oh,
I said Frank, but Copaiba, I'm loving. Ling Ling, I'm loving. Adaptive, I didn't know I needed it, but I need adaptive. After, because I didn't know, like, till I said until you stop using it, that you needed it, and I needed adaptive. So I don't have just one. I'm like, I have my whole routine. So I have them right in front of my face every morning. So that's
your favorite team. Thank you, Nina.
I really appreciate Copaiba because my body has a lot of aches and pains, and using that has really helped a lot. I take the LLVs, also the On Guard. I like to just put that under my tongue. I enjoy the taste of it, but I really feel like that helps a lot.
You're a true. You're a professional. You put it under your tongue. I'm very strong. You know what I put under my tongue the other day was DDR Prime. I thought my ears were on fire, but it knocked it out.
I'm sure it did. DDR Prime, like straight, like the
And
oil,
the
not
oil,
the
yes.
soft gel. No, ma'am.
Wow.
The oil.
No. DDR
That's
Prime is
funny. It is the
hair on your chest.
Yes, it does, but it works. I keep like thinking, what is in it that makes it that strong?
The geranium, I'm thinking.
Oh, it's geranium strong. Okay, I think the Keisha's trying to join us, but we'll. Hey, Keisha. Glad
wait.
you could join us.
Hi.
Yeah, so we just went
Hi.
around real quick to say what our favorite product was. I know you have some too, if you wanted to share. You go on mute. Yeah, you did. You're still muted. There you go.
Okay. My favorite one, let me go get it because I keep forgetting what it's called. It's one of the ones that you sent me, and I've been wearing it. And you sent me like a sample or something like that, and I've been wearing it in the diffuser watch. But it's adaptive, the calming blend.
We had a couple people mention adaptive. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one. It's a good one. We love it. So
Yeah.
just a little bit, I went over what we're doing with the oil club. We're not doing official classes. We're going to do once a month to meet and talk about oils and things, and anybody's invited. And so we thought to do this format would be a little bit different, a little more fun. Everybody could share. So
Yeah.
we did intros. Now we're going to talk about, let's see. I wanted to show y'all real quick where to get the information for the month. So each month will be a different topic. Let's see if I can find that. If I can pull it up and show you. And so what we're going to try to do is put everything, on our Linktree link. If y'all are used to using the Linktree link. And then that way, everybody will have access, even if you're not on Facebook. Get this out the way. So if you go in the Linktree link, so this morning I added the link so you could go directly to the class in case you couldn't find your link when you registered. You get to register here, but here, like there's a really cool On Guard Tablets podcast that we posted. This one is Natural Ways to Boost Your Immune System. I think this is another podcast. I have a January newsletter there. And then at convention, when we release the On Guard tablets, we have that there. Have y'all used On Guard tablets?
Yes, a chewable.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my husband's his immunity routine. So it's something he likes and he takes every day.
I know, right? And so we'll just start with On Guard, 'cause I know Nina mentioned On Guard too. There are probably a gazillion forms of On Guard now. So it's easy for you to figure out which one's your favorite. If Tawana said it's her husband's favorite, my son, and like everyone in my family loves the tablets. Everyone needs their own bag. That podcast that talks about On Guard, if you haven't listened to it, I really encourage you to listen to it. It's only like 10 minutes, I think, at the most, but it breaks down what's in those chewables because it isn't just On Guard. And so it has On Guard plus vitamin D, 75% of the daily amount that we need. It has vitamin C, which it has 100% of what we need in there. It has zinc, and then it has beta glucan, which we all need. And so some people were thinking, do I take that or do I take the soft gels? And actually you can take them together because the chewables are meant for nutritional backup. And then the On Guard soft gels are just the oils. And so that was something that I thought was cool from the education that was posted. And so I just wanted to share that real quick because we know that the immune system, 60 to 80% of the immune system is found in the gut. And so keeping that going and strong is going to be important for your immune system. What other things do you use for support? And I'm going to stop sharing. For immune support, because that's talking about the germs this month.
Okay, well, my go-to is the Flume or Flute, whatever you want to call it, where you put Frank, lemon, On Guard, oregano, and tea tree together when top it. Especially at the beginning of the school year or right around Thanksgiving break, between that Thanksgiving and Christmas break, because you know I'm a teacher and Eric's a teacher too, and those are the hot spots in the year, usually even before you know what happened. So, and then going back to school, going to into a new year with new kids and new situations and germs, that was necessary to like build up our immunity. And so everyone in the household gets their own flute roller, and we, you know, back that up. That combo is just really powerful. It's really powerful. So
yeah, like I said,
yeah, I rub Flume on my son every morning. Bloom and breathe, and I put the breathe stick across his chest.
Yes,
every morning.
Every morning.
Flume on the feet is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh, he likes it. He's spoiled because he comes to me and he just gives me his feet, and I put it on his feet. I'm like, don't get used to this. So
I know. So last week, like I said, there's stuff going around the school, and my son was sick, and so I made the Flume, but then I added copaiba, Melissa, and peppermint, and so we called it the Flume Baboom, Flume Kaboom, or something like that. Because once you added those in there on top of that other powerful stuff, it was like putting a bomb to knock out everything.
Right. Exactly, like Melissa with anything, you know.
And you had to be sparingly with her. She's a little bitty bottle. I'm like, girlfriend, you cost too much to be coming out 5 drops at a time.
That part.
I was like, 1 drop. Thank you. I love you.
You'd be like, okay.
So the Flume is a good one. we like to keep them in the rollers, but recently we've been using the shot glasses and just doing the shots. And so now my kids are used to just doing a shot in the morning. I have teenagers, so they'll do that. Anything else we're using for immune support? We have On Guard. We have
I've been doing diffusing. I'm sorry, I had to get out of the room. I've been trying to diffuse a lot of those into the air as well.
That is an excellent point, Nina. I did listen to there's a bunch of doctors did a seminar last week, and one of the things she said was for immune support, using the oils all 3 ways. And I think I always forget about continuous diffusing. Like I might once in a while, but just keeping your air clear. And you can. She was saying to diffuse the flume. So yeah, I know that oregano in the air.
Maybe just 1 drop, it'll be what it mixes in. Kind of like when you mix rosemary or marjoram in with stuff, but a little bit. But yeah, I understand the diffusing because my new position this year, I go from classroom to classroom, so I'm in like 4 different classrooms, including my own. And I want to carry. I've already both of my teachers, my other 2 teachers, I go into their rooms. One of them already had a diffuser, signed her up, and the other one didn't have a diffuser. I had to sign her up so that we can all have diffusers in our rooms. And diffusing, especially On Guard, especially about this time and the kiddos and everything. So yeah, definitely that diffuser part.
Yeah, diffusing is important. I think I'm probably the
And then my
worst
car.
about it. Oh, I never remember in my car.
I have the pilot in the car.
I have a pilot.
I have it in the car. I have it mainly for the adaptive for my drive, but yeah, the On Guard in it too. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was yeah, that's a great point. So we've mentioned all 3 ways now. So diffusing it in the air, that helps keep it clear. We mentioned putting it on topically and using internally. And so really for strong immune support, you need all 3 ways. Some other things just to point out, and it was in some of the education we posted, the On Guard, awesome. Copaiba, awesome. Lemon is really good. And so just keeping lemon like in your water or when you drink, or even adding it. I think I've been adding it to tea. So what I've started doing is getting a spoonful of honey and putting the lemon or the On Guard in that, and then mixing it in my tea. Oh, I love that. It's like my new favorite. And so that's another one that's good for you to use. Terrazyme, Zendicrine, and DDR Prime. The Terrazyme is good for the enzymes. It helps your gut. And the Zendicrine helps your organs that filter. It helps keep them, it gives them support. And so
I forgot that's my other top 3. I use it as a soft gel though.
Yeah,
but I love it. I love Frank, and the other one, I don't know if I'm saying the right, Copaiba or Copai. It helps with nerves too. So I used to have some nerve endings in my fingers that would tingle. I took that and it helped a lot. And the Zendicrine. So that's my top 3 every morning. Unless you like me and I ran out of all 3 and I gotta stock up.
Because they're frantic call. I was like, no, you gotta order it, but stuff's been a little slow right now.
Yes.
Like you don't want to run out.
I got my January order before I got my last December order.
I don't know.
It is what it is,
Right. So those are some. We saw the link tree to see the oil club structure. And so that's what happens. Every month, if you look at that link tree, we're going to change what we post. And so what's next month, Tawana, do you know?
Of course I know. It's men's health.
It's what?
Men's health.
Men's health. Yeah. So we don't really talk a lot of, maybe you could try to get a guy on.
We'll see.
We'll try.
I'll I'll ask my hubby.
Are you gonna ask Ken to get on?
I will, but we'll see.
We can
I don't know if
ask.
y'all want him on. I'll try because he does use this. He has his certain things that he likes to use. So
Maybe you pre-record him and then just run it like a video
you're very
of
smart.
his testimony.
That is very smart. I think I might try that. We might try that. Try to get the. All right. So
I was asking my
now,
husband right.
we're gonna go to the part. We're gonna do the share and show and tell time. So this could be anything you want to share. We've already shared a little bit, but something I want to share, something that's simple that people forget about is one of the couple of things I do, especially congested, is I like to roll, like breathe, like on my sinuses and through there. My breathe roller is empty. So this is one that came from doTERRA, obviously, has their label on it. Pop the top, take your oil bottle and refill it. I know some people don't like to make rollers, but I like, this is a good roller. doTERRA sent me nice glass, nice roller top. And so I'm gonna refill this with y'all this morning. And so I put about 20 to 30 drops in here. And then I'll add the fractionated coconut oil. You can do this with any of them. Any of your rollers that you get from doTERRA, you can do that. I think my fractionated coconut oil is in the other room. And then I would just top off the rest of it, pop it back on, and then I have my roller. So that's easy enough to do. I already told you about the shot glass that we do, but I like to use Breathe, and this was surprising, Digestin. Digestin is really good at moving stuff out of your sinuses. I was surprised by that, but I think someone told me that for like when you're flying and stuff. And so I tried it and I was just congested and it moves. It actually worked a little bit better for me than the Breathe. So I put the Digestin, I roll it on my sinuses.
That makes sense because Digestin has the cardamom and the ginger.
Yeah. The
'Cause
cardamom.
Cardamom is what we use for coughs and congestion and getting, especially coughs. So that makes sense. Yeah.
I love cardamom, guys. The smell of it.
I didn't know I liked it, but I love it.
Yeah, I had cardamom pancakes one time at even at IHOP. It's just
At IHOP?
yes,
Or
they
was
do
it
like a
first?
special.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say because First Watch I can believe, but
No, it was IHOP. I went. They had cardamom pancakes. So anything else we wanted to share? I wanted Stacy to share. I'm just gonna put her on the spot about when she used the oils for immune support with her son.
When?
The time where you said that it was like knocked it out in a day.
Oh yeah. Okay. So this is the very beginning of the school year, and Cypher doesn't believe in masks, so we were so he came home like that second week, and it looked like it could have been COVID, but it was never confirmed. But he had a fever. He was just lifeless. And I was like, we didn't go through a whole year and a half with this, and you're gonna come down with this. So I got all my oils, all of them was mostly Frank. It was Frank and what else? Whatever it was, On Guard, Frank, On Guard, and a couple of other ones. And Breathe. I had my Breathe sticks and stuff like that. I slathered everything on him, everything. And within, I say 2 hours after that, he's starting to feel better. I am not like, he's like, oh, I feel, and after like a whole day, he was better. Whatever it was, it knocked it completely out. And so I'll put it on me too. And but I have so much other stuff in it. It was like my whole body was singing. It was literally like going, I'm like, Joy, something going on up in here. I put a lot of oils. I forgot what else I use. I didn't put everything that I had on him, but it was, I I don't know. I never felt like that before, but your whole body is kind of humming at the same kind of frequency or so. It was just amazing. So ever since then, I keep my oil. I do it every day now, so I don't really have a complete like shutdown of my immune system. I got the sniffles now. I don't know where I'm getting this from. I know we're not COVID. It's not COVID, but it's kind of like it's in your nose right now. I don't know what's going on or going around, but
So we said something's going around here.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't
The
know what's
weather
going on.
changing probably brought some stuff into the air.
I thought that maybe because of with that front, maybe a different
Yeah.
stuff is coming and blowing, and it's like allergy
Yeah.
more like than
Because
anything
my husband
else.
has the same thing. Look at that baby.
Mhm.
Look at that Spider-Man. That's that Spider-Man, baby.
Is that your immune support, Spider-Man?
Hey, Spider-Man. Hey, Spider-Man. Whoa. Where'd the baby go? It's Spider-Man.
So funny.
Where'd Spider-Man go? Okay, sorry.
No, not a problem. That's what this
I
is
see
for.
the Spider-Man. Yeah.
That is, anybody else want to share anything? I just remember that her telling that story about the 20. I was like, I told you, but she said, because you do know, we haven't talked a lot about this, that the oils do have their own frequency too. And so
Mhm.
they can help, like the reason why things like frankincense and actually rose is really high as well. They help raise your body frequency as well. So
Mhm.
that's why they're very supportive too. So
I have one thing to share. So
share.
again, in my new position, I keep saying this new position over and over. Now I share a classroom because I only teach in my class once a day, officially. So my roommate, he's a dude, he's kind of skeptical about stuff. He's laugh, ha, ha, laugh, laugh, laugh. So he one day, sometime last semester, he was like, oh, something wrong with my throat, blah, 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 something was going on. And I said, I got something for you. He's like, oh, I gave him an On Guard drop. I said, here. I said, just like I said, it's nasty. It might be nasty to you, but it works and it'll knock whatever that is out. He's like, oh, fine, I'll try anything. And it was like in the beginning of the day, And so I left around first period because I have first period therapy. I really don't get back to the classroom and see him until like third, fourth period, right? And that day I didn't see him again until like fifth period, which is both of our conference. And he came through and he's like, oh yeah, by the way, whatever you gave me, it worked. Thanks. He's like, it just was, so yeah. It was a skeptic. And I didn't push anything on him or anything. I was like, here, and that's what I do. I carry my On Guard drops, I carry my little wipey thingies, these wipey thingies, and just carry, my security pack, my immunity.
Security it is.
My security immunity security pack. Because you never know what's going on in those classrooms. I sit down, I'm wiping where I'm gonna sit, and then I'll probably spray where I'm gonna sit. And all this is in my little bag that I carry around with me. So if something happens, yeah.
Right? I know, I don't remember where it was. I think it was in the summer. My daughter was going to stay with her cousin or visit or something. And she made me make her to-go bag. A
go bag.
Remember that?
A go bag.
Yeah, her go bag. And I was
We all
like,
need a go bag.
we do. And the thing is, what's really cool, and we might do this one month, is share your like go stuff you always have on you. And maybe we can learn from each other, like different stuff you have. We try to keep the drops on us. Like Tawana was talking about the On Guard ones, the Breathe. And I actually keep some ginger. I don't use them as much, but when I need them,
I use
need
ginger every day. My stomach is a big problem. So ginger, I think in the afternoon, I take some ginger drop. And I'm crazy. I just like them for the taste, period. So
they're not candy.
I just like ginger.
Yeah, it's the ginger and the lemon. Oh my God, I wish I'd had those when I was pregnant, because y'all remember I was sick every day, all day of my pregnancy. Like I was sucking on lemons to not be nauseated. Oh,
Ginger drops. Yeah, that's what I said. When you need them, though. Those are
I
my
just carry all kinds of stuff because you never know what the nurturing me. I never know what other people are gonna need. So I always have stuff on me because I never know whose tummy is gonna hurt them, Or if the kids are falling asleep, like, here, you need some peppermint, come get some peppermint. Or they too crazy, here, come sniff this balance and sit down. Or and just to be prepared. Cause like, I mean, how many times I've gone to class on a Tuesday and helped some kids, group of kids, and then like the next 4 days a kid is out. And I'm just like, oh, well, okay then.
It's like, that's it.
I'm fine.
Bye.
So I'm not worried about it.
The pride. Okay,
5
guys,
days later, huh?
go ahead.
No, that was it.
I realized I forgot something that I made for y'all, and I'm gonna share it. So, a lot of people have seen this, but this is just really powerful to me. So they want to know, why do the oils work? Because they are so complex. So you have one little drop of essential oil. All of that number 40 million trillion molecules are in there. Remember that, Nina?
Quintillion, yeah.
That's a lot. And so I think if we've watched the essential oil movie before in the past, and they talk about how the oils they communicate with the body. And so then they have with it the transcription factors that our body needs to know how to do things. And so I thought that was cool. But the other thing probably we'll focus on a lot at our oil meetings is the wellness pyramid, the doTERRA wellness pyramid, because this is another thing that last week at the seminar I did with those doctors, they focused on was, it isn't just, slather, just using oils, isn't the only thing we need for wellness. It's eating right, it's exercise, it's resting and maintaining stress and reducing your toxic load. These are all things that we have in our control. And these are all things that also contribute to our immune support. That's the funny thing is, I think I have, and they mentioned it and I've heard it over and over again and I know it, but it's like the things, this isn't it. This is the one I wanted. All right, we'll probably a minute. But this nutrition is so important in terms of things that we should be limiting. Sugar is a big one that they talked about, and how I have a slide on here. It shows you what sugar does to the immune system. Where is it? All the different ways that sugar affects your immune system or affects your body. And I'm like, but I like it. But it doesn't like me. And so sugar lights up your brain's reward center with dopamine. And so it's addictive. So it's more addictive than cocaine. I believe that.
Yeah, because the withdrawal is
Ridiculous. Looking at the kidneys, and so it affects your blood sugar, it affects the liver, the pancreas, the stomach, the heart. I mean, even fertility. So we should only be getting, like, for women, 6 teaspoons a day. And I know if you eat almost anything, you have 6 teaspoons of sugar in it, one thing.
actually
So
the process.
processed sugar, yeah.
And we don't realize how much sugar is in things. And I think and what people don't realize is that when all those lower fat products started coming out back in the day, that a lot of the thing, or if something is lower in salt, reduced salt, what they do is they add more sugar to it, because it may not, when they demonized fat, and I don't want to turn it into a whole what on that, but demonizing fat played down the effects of the sugar. And when I was pregnant 13 years ago, I couldn't eat anything sweet. Anything sweet made me sick. And that included certain spaghetti sauces, breads, pizzas, crackers, all sodas, of course, none of that, nothing. And I actually lost 40 pounds when I was pregnant, which did not, was not bad for me because I was a big girl then anyway. But yeah, it just, except for being sick the entire pregnancy, I was probably in the best health of my life when I was pregnant. So yeah, our bodies know. And like even now, if I eat too much sugar, especially being in a school and sugar and crap is everywhere. If I eat like ridiculous amounts in a day or whatever, I noticed that I have heart palpitations. And it's not the caffeine, it's the sugar. And I know that because when I stopped all of that junk, they basically went away. You know, I don't get those. Like I can tell, like, and if I'm eating something, I know, like, oh my God, I'm gonna have heart palpitations later on. Something's gonna go on. So, yeah, but yeah, our gut is our immune system. That's the majority of our immunity system is in our guts, and eating, eating better things, whole foods, all that good stuff, minimally processed is what helps us and keeps us well. You eat junk, you feel like junk. You eat well, you feel well. And also don't underestimate sleep. Like 5 to 6 hours of sleep is not a flex. Is not a flex. It's like, oh, I only got 6 hours. That's not a flex. 8 hour, and again, I've noticed when I actually get my 7 or 8 hours, so much better, and I feel so much better. My husband right now, he's been going to sleep after me and getting up before me. And right now he's not feeling well. He's been it all week because he needs his rest. But he's a grown man. They make him go to bed, but now he knows. So your body needs to recuperate. And that cycle is real. There's a reason that we sleep, and appreciate that. Like, don't feel bad about sleep.
Sleeping.
Don't feel bad about rest. It's not a reward. It's not lazy. It's the best thing you can do for your body. So that's my
Prepare time.
Yeah.
Prepare it. I don't know. When we're going to the digestive health, but it all works together. It's one of the reasons why I say not to eat before you go to sleep, because your body's using all this energy to digest that food instead of doing the repair that it wants to do when you go to sleep. All right, I am going to end the video now because we're going to switch over into some protocols and things that if I record it, then I can't send out the recording. So this is the official end kind of to the first Oil Club meeting, but we're going to talk a little bit more off camera. For the people that come live, get the extra goodie. We'll see you next month, and we're talking about men's health. Let's see, how do I stop this recording? I don't want to stop screen sharing.